If you got into UW Madison, congratulations. This video is for you because you probably have questions about like what you're supposed to do next. Note that if you're not in UW Madison, these steps still apply to you. It's just going to be like slightly different based on which university you're going to. I graduated in 2022 with an engineering degree, so hopefully I can help you out with some stuff. Before I move on, I know a lot of you guys have this question. What if I get worse than my predicted grades? The answer, don't worry. In like the worst case scenario, if you bomb all of your classes, then maybe they might rescind it. But if you were like predicted 93%, for example, and you end up getting like an 87, that's fine. So once you've celebrated your acceptance, you probably want to logically decide which university to pick, for which you might want to watch this video. The first thing you want to do is view your acceptance letter and find the campus ID from that. This is what will be the key to your like entire setup process. So once you've done that, you want to go to the UW Madison portal and actually set up your net ID and access to My UW, which is like there's a document and all of that stuff online. So once you go to My UW, you'll see this, which is where you can set up your access to the My UW system via your campus ID on your letter. So once you've set up your net ID, actually accept your offer. Note that if you're an international student, this is when you would start your visa process. There's a whole flowchart that I've shown up here which makes it easier to understand this stuff. So if you want to go through it, just pause the screen and read it. But long story short, pay your service fee, go for like a visa interview and finish it. It's not hard. Now, once you've done that, you're probably wondering about how you're going to pay for this, which is why you want to look up financial aid. So if you're a domestic student, like a US citizen or permanent resident, you can look up this link in order to find financial aid. But international students mostly don't have a lot of opportunities. That said, there's still financial aid opportunities for international students. It's not a lot, but you can find it like on this link. Then comes the big question, where am I going to stay? God. Housing was a nightmare. So most universities have on-campus housing, which you can find from their respective websites, but UW Madison also has this, which you can find here. The thing is, the campus is undergoing a lot of construction currently, but even that aside, the Southeast area might be something that you're interested in. If you want to get the whole vibe of what the UW campus actually is like, check out this video over here. It has a lot of useful information. So in order to make an informed decision, look through the Reddit postings too. There's a lot of stuff on actual university residence halls and like feedback and weird shit that happens there because when does it not? In UW Madison specifically, this might be the same for other universities, they have ranking systems. So you basically pick your top choice and then the least favorite one at the bottom, and you'll get assigned something in that preference if they can hold it up. If you're extroverted and you actually have social energy, unlike me, you can sign up for these admitted student events. But before that, you want to sign up for a placement test. This is regardless of whether you're domestic or international, everyone has to give this. All first-year students need to give math and English tests. If you're an international student, you might have to give English as a second language test. This is only in certain cases, so just ensure you do your research to make sure which test you're supposed to give. The university will keep you informed about that. Next, you want to go ahead and sign up for SOAR, which is pretty much orientation. If you're an international student, SOAR is going to be held like in late August for you because it is what it is. If you're a domestic student, like a citizen or a permanent resident or something, then SOAR happens a little bit earlier for you guys. You can schedule it at any point, but preferably do so once you actually have your final grades. So it's easier to schedule classes that way. The last thing you'd want to do is send in your AP, IB, or A-level scores, or whichever board you are, your final scores. Bonus one for international students, health insurance. So there's the student health insurance program. It's like 1.5K a semester or something. A little bit expensive, I know. It's a requirement, so we all have to have it because paisa lete rahenge bhai ye log. So in order to wrap up this video, you're going to want to set up your campus ID, make sure you have financial aid in order, go through the campus portal for stuff, look at housing, apply for an international student visa, and then schedule SOAR, the orientation, if you want to, everyone has to do it. Please do it. There's tons of events and student dogs that you can join if you want to, plan a little bit more on what you're going to want to do when you come here. So check out this link for more of that stuff. If you want to explore the general vibe of UW Madison, or you're still deciding whether or not you want to go, check out these 5 reasons to go and not to go to UW Madison. Thank you guys for showing up. I hope this video helped, and I will see you when I see you. I got a job. This looks wrong.